Hello and welcome. Whether you're new to faith, curious about worship, or simply seeking a closer connection with God, I'm glad you're here. This space is for anyone looking to adopt a lifestyle of praise, no matter where you are in your journey. My name is M. Niobe Lee, and today I want to share a short word of encouragement that I pray will help you walk in praise even when life feels dry. Today's devotional is titled, Choosing Praise in Life's Dry Places. Let's look at Psalm 63, verses 2 through 4 from the Message translation. It says, "So here I am in the place of worship, eyes open, drinking in your strength and glory. In your generous love, I am really living at last. My lips brim praises like fountains. I bless you every time I take a breath. My arms wave like banners of praise to you." David wrote these words while he was in the desert. He wasn't in a temple or surrounded by comfort. He was in survival mode. And yet, spiritually, he chose to focus not on his surroundings, but on God's strength and glory. I remember a season in my own life when everything felt dry, spiritually, emotionally, even financially. And it was during that dry season that I learned what it meant to choose praise, not just speak it. Instead of being selfish with what resources I did have, I opened myself and allowed the Holy Spirit to guide me to give sacrificially. I used what little financial resources I had. I made extra time by giving up selfish pursuits, and I volunteered my services. It didn't make sense at the time, but I did it anyway. My bank account was stretched thin, but I gave even when it was uncomfortable. My schedule was already full, but I volunteered in different ministries. My energy felt drained, but I continually said yes. I stayed late, I showed up early, and I poured into others even when I felt empty myself. As I walked in obedience and sacrifice, things began to change within me. My circumstances didn't change overnight. There was some time to this process, but I changed. My dry place became a place of worship. I started to experience God's presence not because blessings suddenly flooded in, but because I had surrendered my heart in obedience. Life had become happier and more content with my focus on what God could provide instead of what I lacked. It was during this time that I learned that praise isn't just lifting your hands during a song, it's choosing to serve when you're tired. It's giving when you're unsure. It's showing up when you feel invisible. Like David, I chose to say, "My lips will always be ready with a praise, not because life is easy, but because God's love is enough." And in His love, we can find a peace that surpasses all understanding. So what do I want you to take away from today? First, praise is a choice, not a feeling. Even in desert places, you can push through with praise. Second, God's presence refreshes dry places. When you focus on His love and His glory, your soul will find strength. And finally, praise is a sacrifice that is honored by God. Giving of your time and your resources and in serving is often where God meets you most powerfully. Friends, thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me today. My prayer is that you'll choose praise right where you are, whether life feels full or dry. Remember, your desert can become your place of worship. If you've enjoyed today's devotional, share it with someone who may need to hear that their life can also be a sacrifice of praise. Until next time, keep lifting your hands and your heart. Keep giving, keep serving, and keep loving. God's love is real, and He's closer than you think with every breath.